It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. You look at the Rockets. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course they're not taking anything for granted. They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
You're exactly right, but you know how it is. Some of the guys will shrug it off if you ask them about it, but you can tell both teams are amped up to the gills for this one.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, this has been maybe the most surprising head-to-head matchup in the whole league this season, and that holds true even for him. He said straight up, I never thought we'd be 3-0 against this team this season. And today, guys, maybe they take it a step further and finish out 4-0 against them. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And both these teams certainly chomping at the bit for tonight's game. Chris, this is a big one.
I love it. Two conference rivals looking to prove something. I mean, these are the games where you measure yourself.
Yes. Tonight for the Mavs.
And how about that? Just the easy way to get on the board.
That's exactly how you want to start the game.
Here's Fresh. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Fresh. Out to the right wing. Young outside. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
Deep, baby.
Floater.
Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
And he's starting to...
Following the score by Dallas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
that
pick
is
him up.
just
Let's lock
weak
him.
First quarter. And so we are... That's good from Fresh.
Up so many shots from deep. It's hard to argue with their approach, given their success in making the postseason during this era.
Establishing an inside presence.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances. That free throw.
Long of a grinding season. College was only about 30 games. The NBA, oh man, 82 games. And your
Rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. You look at Fresh, leading the league in points per game.
In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
And count the basket. That's good. Here's Young. The 17-footer goes down. Young's got 5. They trail by 7. Shoots 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Fresh the pass to Martinez. And it's good for 2. Martinez. It's Young on the wing from deep. Nice made 3 there from Young, who is set up on the play by Prez.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find their way.
Poked away. And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim in the league and scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Rockets.
They're so aware and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And for Dallas.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the arm.
vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter.
Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that 3, DA. Thank you. That's well, free throws good from some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
It's good from the field here in the second. Here's Fresh. And so we... The first one. Full free. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets.
Really nice there. Poor technique on the screen, but savvy scoring move to save that trip down the floor.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the night. Chris, you're a Detroit product through and in Michigan. Did growing up in Detroit impact at all how you played the game?
He was a mentor to me. He knew me in high school, but as I grew older, his
Solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth.
There's the screen. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
5th in scoring, 6th in assists. And how about his time?
There's the pick. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
he's connecting.
He hadn't put up any points in this one. Ripped away.
But the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Suns was superb. He finished with 36 points.
Green, the screen, to the middle, and stolen by. Here's Fresh. 20 points for him. Good on the shot.
It just punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them south the standings out west? You look at the Rockets. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, dual threat with scoring and passing so far. How you liking the tempo of this game?
Well, DA, any tempo is good for me, man. You know, that's just how, I'm able to adapt to any situation. And when you can mold yourself like I can, playing this game is simple. I'm basically like a chameleon playing basketball, man. That's it.
Chameleons are green. You don't look green to me, but hey, it's your color, man. I appreciate you. Back to you, Kevin.
I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Fresh. He's got 25, and a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's stolen by Fresh, the pass to Green, and that one goes in.
He shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
No mercy. He's one of the best at slamming the door shut in the opposition's face when they're trying to come back.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah.
Houston needs to get a shot off. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball. He was the offense.
Here's Fresh, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Yep, memorable team, Chris, you played on. The Kings of the early 2000s. We see a lot of teams. This is the way basketball is meant to be played.
I think so. I think, you have 5 players on the court, and unlike other sports, you have to play offense and defense on this team. Decoys out there, but they're still touching the ball, being part of the offense, and there's no worse feeling than to come down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions and not touch the ball. The team come down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions, and the guy try to go one-on-one, and he really can't score, and you're looking at the coach like, get this guy off the floor. So team basketball is great. Why? It's that much more special with the play, and you can only do that mostly with 5 players that move the ball. So, yeah, team ball is definitely the best player. But
it's stolen.
Wow, he was one step ahead of the defense there. Brilliant work coming up with the takeaway.
And a foul. They each have to own at least 1%.
Well, you know, there's only 30 of them, and the chance to make an impact on the franchise is just tremendously exciting. You know, we've room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just a tad.
Here's the
Slouching there, and he rolls up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
And that one's good. Fresh.
Well, he's picked.
Pass to Fresh. Green, the screen. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that one's good. Fresh.
All right, you can, because one thing about basketball, it transcends everything, including age, and the jump shot never gets old. I love to see that.
Great perspective.
Himself to the strike.
Here's Fresh. And he was fouled in as well with all the new TV money. Chris, it's sure a good time to be a free.
And I wish I was born in that one, but I tell you what, you know, the business of basketball is doing well, thanks to the fans,
yes,
and thanks to the hard play.
That's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Exactly.
Here's Fresh. Down low. And and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Fresh. Another shot. And
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
that bucket in no time at all. Fresh has got 53.
Oh, he is.
Same things. What's your thought on that?
My opinion is that if you're a lottery team and you aren't playing your players, then I think the fans.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Inbound.
Here's Fresh. It's deflected.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
There he is.
Yo, Brett. Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. Congrats on a great win and also getting your season high, man. Your season high in points, man. Now, is this your best game so far?
I don't know, man. I mean, look, I've had a lot of great games, man. A lot of great games. This one was solid and all, but all I can say is that there's a lot more where that came from. So if that was my season high, it's not going to last very long, Kenny.
Well, do you know who you're playing next game? I'm just letting you know. They're listening right now. Do you know who you're playing right now? Now, that team is not playing games.
Man,
okay.
Listen, man. Those guys, they got nothing on me.
We'll see. I'll be watching, and we'll be watching. Right, Ernie? Right, Shaq? Let's go.
Watch away, fellas. Let's do this thing.
And that is a wrap, everybody.
Hey, yo!